Yo, what's going on, gang? How's everybody doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't know where you guys are in the world. Probably good morning. But shout out to you guys for showing up. It is 10:20 on the dot. We're going to get this thing started. If this is your first time, this is Solana Made Simple. I'm SMS, and finally got the channel and everything branded up, guys. This is on YouTube as well, so if you have not subscribed, make sure you get on there as well. I'm going to be updating and dropping all my videos, content, all that kind of good shit. But mainly we get on here Monday through Friday, 10:10. We kind of get in here and start talking about NFTs, take a look at meme coins, talk about trending topics, all that kind of good stuff going on in the entire ecosystem. The first things first is I like to take a look at Beat Broker's email. First thing in the morning when I wake up, because there's a lot of good information and articles that he puts together. So I like to shout him out and share that kind of info. So let me get that loaded up for you guys. We'll take a look. We'll take a peek at anything Solana related, see if there's any kind of news pertaining to us that kind of sticks out. There might be some other chains, other stuff in there as well. But we'll get to that. If you guys wanted to come up, anybody was interested in being part of the show, the conversation, you guys can come up. You don't have to dox yourself. Make it real easy. You just come up, use your PFP, and it'll pop up just like that. So if you wanted to, watch. You see what I'm saying? Let me put this guy over here. So you can just use your PFP like that. You said it just like that. So there's no issues if you guys are ever interested in being part of the conversation. Just like spaces, you guys can come up. I can have up to 10 people be part of the conversation. You guys mute yourself. If you're ever interested in streaming, I have no problem helping you get started here. It took me a little bit to get started, and I couldn't do it without the help of some other people. So keep that in mind, guys. But let me go ahead and pull up this email here. And if you guys want to subscribe, I'm going to drop the what's it called? I'm going to drop the link in a second. All right, let's see. Is this loaded up yet? No, it's taking a minute. Let's see if we can get this to pop up. Done. How's the volume and everything? Everything sound good? Skeeticus, what's going on, brother? GM. This thing is, I don't want to download your app just to read his email. All right, fuck it. We're just going to read it through here since we're going to be dumb about it. But I can still share it. I think there's still, I don't want to be reading this stuff without giving the guy credit. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I put this out there so you guys can see it. This is so dumb. All right. One more time. They do not make it easy to share this info without signing up for it. And if I have to sign up for it, chances are I'm not going to fucking do it. I'm already signed up for enough stuff. Like, I like that it's available through here, but like, look, bro, this shit, no, I don't want to. All right, well, we can't look at the article apparently. Unless I get that, I'm not doing it. So let me pull this up. You guys are gonna just take a peek at it through this, and we'll be good to go. All right, so there is stuff in here I really don't care about too much. I really do focus a lot on Solana and any kind of news pertaining to that. Anytime there's stuff that is interesting to me, I will take a look at it, but we're not going to share it here. This is for another space time conversation. But let's go ahead and take a look down here. I mean, it is cool to see these kind of things, but it's a snapshot in time. I think that, that doesn't really give you a picture of what's going on, because it's like, this is what it was whenever somebody took that picture. Here it is, 10/24. Is this the same situation? Highly unlikely. It could be similar, but the case, this is for somebody trying to get an overview, kind of see what's going on, to keep up. But staying up to date is by showing up every single day. This is interesting right here. Blockchains by NFT sales value. We got Bitcoin in the lead, Ethereum, Solana. Avalanche still kind of hanging in there, but definitely not anywhere near these other guys. It's like these guys are just the main dogs. So what's going to be the next one to kind of catch up? What's going to be the next one to make a splash in the scene is going to be I guess that would yield you your highest growth. But top collections, we're going to take a look at that stuff. I don't want to use this screenshot. There's really only one article in here today I wanted to tap in on. All right, Solana meme generator platform Pump has generated over 5 million in fees since its launch in March, making it one of Solana's highest earning applications. With a revenue projection of about 66 million annually, Pump allows users to create tokens for $2, offering a safety mechanism against rug pulls. Right. The platform has seen thousands of tokens issued daily, with some reaching market caps over 10 million, including shark cats and hops. The ease of use and a variety of meme themes attracts users, ranging from cat memes to characters like Gandalf and pixelated images of rubber ducks. So that's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at with the space here. You can go make your own token for $2, and it's going to make $66 million annually projected for them. So as many times as you try to make a token and you lose your money, you just remember how rich this platform is going to be getting off of your dumbass decisions. All of these tokens coming up, man, they cannot be good for our ecosystem. Over and over and over, you're seeing like 7 or 8 or 9, 10. You're getting people leaving positions. Like the attraction for these great like setups and foundational kind of meme coins and stuff like that are losing some of their spark, because like just anybody now can create a token, and it's only a matter of time till somebody gets really fucked up on that one for that to really be a problem. But that's all I wanted to cover as far as that. As far as I'm concerned, I don't mess with Pump that often at all. If I even invest into or trade into a coin, it's because somebody referred that shit to me. I don't trust that thing, just because like it's not like you should be able to get to it and clearly show you contract address. Should be able to show you everything like right up there. All the different screens moving around. It being $2 to start a token, anybody can get in there. And you can sit there and pump it up. Like, let's say you're one of these fucking influencer guys and you tell somebody to do this, and you're gonna tweet it out there. Like, it's free fucking money right now. And if you're playing their game, man, make sure you're fucking taking profits, because I could probably go through the last 20 or 30 tokens that I've looked at, and I would bet you 80 to 90% are not doing shit. At least right now. And you could say, oh, you just gotta hold until what? They fucking cabal it back up? Like, be smarter with your decisions here. Like, if you're seeing the same thing happen over and over and over again, stop playing the fucking game, because you're playing a losing game. Like, some of these are having some of the best setups you can imagine, and then it goes right down because about 6 people know it's time to sell because they're in the chat together. It's not fucking rocket science out here. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm just being straight up with you guys. Like, these tokens out here, I can't say that these tokens are here to make you money. They're here to make the person trying to make them go up in market cap money. There's no real value. There's no real utility. There's no real use. It's just how high can we get this until everybody exits at the same time? That's what's the like, I don't know. That's the meta. That's like the trend. I mean, there's a certain thing going on with it being dogs or cats or political or drugs or, religious shit. Like, there is that underlying consensus, but for the most part, like, it's, man, I don't know. I just think that we're going to be in for a rude awakening at some point. At least somebody is. Something's going to happen with that shit. I just can't think it's good. Now, let's take a look and lighten the mood up a little bit. We're going to take a look at Tensor. Take a look at the listings. As most of you guys know, the Tensorians dropped dramatically, which had me kind of interested in if it's a buy or not. I don't know. But I do want to take a look at it. And let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. Screen. I'm fucking tired of shit. Not gonna lie to you guys. No, Tensor. Let's pull that up right here. All right. So I mean, pretty much all the same projects on here. Sharks are really making a big ass run here. This is pretty dope to see that. Famous Fox is back up to the 7s. Let's see what else we got making any kind of good moves. Nothing really. The Mad Lads are up 10 sold, but at 100 sold, I mean, that's really nothing to really brag about. I want them to go under 100 so I can buy another one. Let's see. Klano. I wonder how low these guys will go. This would be a buy, I think. Like between Tensorians and Klanos, I don't know which one I would go with. I like to think Tensor because they're more tapped into crypto and like trading NFTs and stuff, but maybe that's the wrong way to look at it. Maybe it's the Klanosaurus because they got toys and plushies, but like what's that got to do with crypto? Like, are we looking for people to like playing with toys that came from crypto? Are we looking to like collectible kind of thing? Or are we going to look at it, or is it both? You know what I mean? Like an innovative marketplace that's rewarding and getting shit on by their community. I mean, that's kind of a shame, but at the same time, it opened up doors. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up with a Tensorian after all of this because I'm kind of curious about them. I've been kind of debating, should I get a D-God? Should I go over and get Utes? Should I get a bunch of Tiny Giants? Should I get a fucking Runestone? Or should I just put it all into Solana and just stick with what I know the best instead of trying to spread myself out? Not really sure which way I want to go with that. Rashid, I am not familiar with Flock, whatever that is, but we can take a look at it. Why don't we do that today? How about you guys let me know what you want to take a look at? I'll go over the stuff I like, but we can definitely take a look at tokens that way. So feel free to put some suggestions in the chat. Flock, down 44% on the volume today. Let's see what we got going on here. Flock is the Flock taken over by community. So great, a community takeover token. Just exactly what we want over here. Another fucking takeover token. Like, you guys realize these takeover tokens are all going to go to shit for the most part. And I don't mean to shit on what you guys are doing, supporting, or believing in. Man, but like, how many communities started a token? 0. So why the fuck are communities going to take over and make a token substantially like work? Sure, you can give it your best shot, but I don't know, dog. This is all right. So this is a community takeover. Not hyped about that. It's got 229,000 on the market cap, 765 community soldiers here. I'm not trying to shit on your token, but you have a very low market cap. You have very like the name's not that great. It's not matching a lot of the things that are popping off right now. It's not really with the narrative. It's not really with anything going on. The best chance you have is like people are going to try to chart this, say, oh, it had a bullish wedge thingy fucking flag that broke down and then it made a W, but you're just looking for stuff at this point because this is just it's a community takeover token. You can't really base any of this like technical fucking analysis or squiggly wiggly lines on like legitimate projection here. Like, you have no idea where the fuck this is gonna go. 28% of the holding is the top 10 holders, so you have a good chance of getting fucked in that end. This is just something like, all right, so let's say you had some money you wanted to put into this. If you're already in, CTOs are red flag. Yeah. CTOs are like community takeovers. For anybody that doesn't know what a CTO is, it's people trying to save their bags at this point. No problem, Rashid. I appreciate asking these questions, brother, because there's people that won't ask them, so feel free to ask anything you need to, man. Like, that's the point of Solana Made Simple, is trying to break this down so everybody can understand it and kind of be able to digest this and go into it. So, Rashid, if you want me to give you an example of a play that I believe in and I think has a little bit more merit and something to offer you, let's go ahead and take a look at Turt. TERT is TERT. It's the team from the Alpha and the people that I know in the space that kind of brought this over to me. I want to say that they were working with Mumu or a different token. Let me double check the team that they worked with. It might even have been a different one, but I don't want to fucking give you the wrong info. All right, so TERT is secured enterprise clients, white label contracts. Oh, they worked with Nub. They took Nub to 240 million. I know that Nub is down like crazy. That's not always the team's fault. That's the people involved. But TERT is something that I think is going to do well. I caught it out down here when I got a heads up from my homies. It's definitely down. I'm buying. I guess might have sold a little bit off up here because I like a 2 or 3x at that point. But TERT is something to keep your eyes on, guys. It definitely looks like a good buying right here. It's at 1 million. Yeah, 1 million market cap, 1.2 million. It's got 2,630 holders. This is something that I think is a better option because you're down, you're on a red day, you're buying red candles. It's not a community takeover. It's actually a community or a team-driven project coin, whatever you want to talk or say. The TERT's kind of cute, TERT. It's just kind of work turtles. I don't know. It just kind of seems like it makes more sense than Flock. The promoter of TERT just stepped away from it yesterday. Where'd you see that at? I didn't see anything about that. And either way, your thesis can be your thesis. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. And definitely something to take note on. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I didn't hear that, but definitely gonna find out and let you know what they say. But it's definitely something that I'm gonna keep my eyes on, and I definitely I can't knock at anybody giving me any kind of feedback. I appreciate that, but I definitely will do my own research. This is how this shit works, guys. Somebody gives you some advice or heads up or some info, follow that, chase it down, see where you can find out. I can say anything. I could say, hey, TERT is ran by fucking Tolly. You guys unless I got proof, I'm just saying it just like that. And I'm not knocking you for giving me that heads up, but I don't know where that's come from, and might have an answer right here. So just to clarify that, it wasn't a willing just left. It was removed. So just keep that in mind when you have people like Rashid that have no evidence or nothing backing the claim. They just kind of throw it out there because they heard this. They are going to fudge your bags. No offense to you, Rashid. You literally just said, I'm asking because I'm new to this. You need to make sure that what you're saying has some kind of validation or credit behind it, because otherwise you're just talking shit and with nothing behind it, and you don't really know. And I'm not coming at your neck, bro. I'm just saying, I'm trying to, tell some people about some opportunity. You're coming up here telling me this based off of what information? I literally am talking to people working with the team. So let's just take it back a step right here. Just not, it's no offense. It's just when you come into a chat, you got to remember there's other people reading this. You know, you got to understand this is an emotional thing, regardless if people want to acknowledge it. The stuff you say can affect other people's decisions because they just look at this like, oh shit, this dude's in here. It just said that the guy stepped away, you know, like you don't, just got to be careful because imagine you being on the other end, you know, just no offense, just going off of that. But anyway, it's good to get that information because now we have clarity on the issue. Like there was some guy promoting the team or promoting the project. The team didn't like it. They went with another direction. So always good to have some clarity on those situations. And I'm not one to bullshit or, say anything that I can't back up. That's why I make it pretty simple and pretty easy out here. I just tell you what I know. And if there's any problems or discrepancies, bang, we figure it out. But I still bullish on Fuck Your Dirt. And now it looks like they're going to get a new face to the team a little bit. You know what? I might even DM them and be like, yo, what's up? I heard you need a promo guy. That shit would be great. But no, I'm definitely into them. I'm just a turtle. See, that's all I need. Some stupid shit like that is perfect. When I see like I'm a community takeover spelled, I don't know, not my shit. Let's go take a look at Botonomics. Somebody threw this out to me the other day. I don't know where it came from. Might have been in the chat. Might have been a pump thing, but I watched it. The thing about this that kind of gets me interested is the fact that it is a political, funny meme coin. It had this retardo shit going on here, like why? And that never really looked like it. I mean, maybe there it panned out, but like, I gotta imagine that somebody's holding a shit load of these. There's 57% in the top 10 orders, so do not fucking go crazy in this one or like fuck around. I just want to put this on your radar because I did make a little bit of a bag. I missed these ones right here. I tried to catch this right there, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was just a little thing I threw some money into, but it caught my eye because of Biden, Botonomics. I don't know, something to it. I want to take a look at Putin. This one's pretty good. This is probably one of those stupid pump fucking coins or something like that. I'm not sure where it came from. I did see it come across my radar, so I went in this thing pretty damn heavy. And holy fuck. Let me take a look at my shit real quick, Pimpin. Might be eating. Give me a second here. And Rashid, bro, I hope you don't take offense to that kind of shit. I'm always going to be very clear about my stance, and I'll double back on it. And I love opportunities to be wrong because I get to learn. And I hope that you see the same thing in that. Hey, man, I'm never here to hate on anybody or to, throw any shade at anybody. I just want to give everybody the best opportunity as well. Okay, I'll take that. That's not bad. Nice little 50% on Putin. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Like last night, let's go ahead to the day. This is on the hour chart. We'll go down to the nitty gritty minute. I just saw some shit going on with this, and it had me intrigued. So I did sell some of it. I kept riding this wave. I would buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. I was like, what the fuck? Just take off. Like, come on. You know you want to. And I was waiting for it to close this gap. It looks like it did. Right over here, and I did sell majority of this position off, so I am riding a small amount. I think when I say a small amount, it's not really that small. I put 2 SOL into it, and we're about 63% on this one right now. So just with what we've seen here, the time it took here, the community sticking around, the market cap 520,000. You've got 1,315 holders in this. I'm not going to say this is going to be a great idea to hold on to this. It just seems like it's dumb and people like it. And if we can get this to 10 cents, 8 cents, I would be happy. I mean, I don't have anything crazy big riding on it. Could be a good idea to scale out a little bit of profit here, but I like the chart right now. I like what we're seeing with this movement. I like that big sell-off right there. That's cool too. But it looks like we've been eating the dips left and right here. So Let's see what that did to my holding here. Is that even dramatic? Did that mess it up? Down like 15 some percent maybe. I need to get a new chair, bro. This thing's squeaky as fuck. Rashid, no offense taken. How can we enter and exit trades on Solana congestion? The best way to enter and exit trades is to go tap. No, seriously, don't do that. I did that and I put 11 soul into something by accident. And it wasn't a bad idea. It was runes. So I was like, well, that's it. Seems like a good entry right there. Did not mean to dump 11 fucking soul into it. So there's some people that suggest different bots or trading things. My thing is, try your best to not chase, not be at the point where you're trying to get into these trades like so quickly. Like if there's a dire need for you to get into that trade and it's not working out, like that might just be the universe being like, not this one, there might be another one. But Trojan bot or something, Trojan something, I heard that was pretty good. I use the same shit. I have BonkBot, the same shit I've used for like months now. I don't change it. I increase my slippage. That's another thing. You can increase your slippage. That's something that people don't know about. I would just go on YouTube and start researching what is slippage. It's basically, I think, the fee that kind of expedites your transaction to go through because you're paying more of a fee for it to get ran. I think that's a simple way to kind of understand it. But what I would do if I were you, and this is what I do personally, when I don't really understand anything, it sounds like, craziness to me. What I do is write it down and I go on YouTube and I keep going until I figure it out. If you watch enough videos, there'll be some bullshit in them, but then the underlying thesis will keep showing back up, and that's the thing that you need to take out of it. You got to cross-reference stuff sometimes because just like me and you, we might have different ideas on what's good and what's bad. So we just have to make sure that we see both perspectives and get the best information we can. But overall, if you know Solana's congested and you're not willing to risk failed transactions, missing entries and exits and stuff like that, I would take my hands away from it and I would put my funds into something like Cyberfrog's Thor, the Auto Thor. It's a trading tool that does all of your trading for you. Basically, you just load it up for 3 months in the contract. They take a small fee or a larger fee depending on the NFTs and what you hold. But it takes the risk or it takes the stress away from day-to-day stuff and lets you go back to your regular world. You average about 30 to 40% of return on that every 3 months. So it's been a pretty damn good, strategy for me. I put a big part of my funds into that because it's kind of like, hey, if I let it sit in cash or I let it sit in anything else, stable, not making much, anything else has a higher risk. This is built to make money. So that would be my best suggestion in congestion. Like if you're worried about markets like this, because as much as I love Solana, there's until we get to the fire dancing steps, I don't think there's much that can be done. I think it's just a matter, like, it's just going to kind of happen. But anyway, just get off topic. That is Putin. That's what I wanted to show you guys and tell you about. If you were in the Solana Made Simple community, these are a lot of things that I post in there. Give you guys a heads up as soon as I'm getting into these positions. It's not a paid alpha group. It's not anything like that. I'm not shilling anything that I'm not putting my own money into. It's nothing I wouldn't do myself. It's just me trying to share the stuff that I'm seeing. I don't want to put it on the timelines. People don't tend not to like everything. They get fucking bitchy about it. I could care less about that. So I just decided to give it to the people that give a shit, and that's people that subscribe or not subscribe, but just pull up. Again, there's no fees for it, but there will be perks and benefits for being part of that group. If I hit it big, maybe I'll give out some money, but it'll only be to the people in there. Putting together a Google document so I can get your wallets and stuff like that, because there'll be stuff that come out of it. Time will tell. And, I'm just going to keep it like that. You guys want to fade it, that is absolutely fine. But I'm networking with a lot of great people in this space to pull things together so everybody's eating them. So yeah, take that as you will. So we're going to keep moving. You can see the results and the success. I try to post them pretty often. I don't post all the losses because, like, who wants to see a fucking loser? To be honest with you, when people say that shit, I'm like, get the hell out of here. All right, so Rashid, when it comes to set your slippage, when I get into the trades, I don't get into trades thinking that I'm only going to make a very small amount. I think that I'm going to fucking hit a home run every time I go out bat. I really do. I go into that like, yo, I'm going to nail this fucking trade. Like, I've been looking at this. I got this thing set up. This looks great. I'm not always fucking right. And you know who wasn't always right? Babe Ruth. He didn't hit a home run every time he swung that bat, but he fucking swung for a home run every single time. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Maybe you just aren't that guy. And if you're not him, you'll be humbled really quickly. But I don't really worry about it. I try to look at it like this. I want my decision to be implemented and executed as fast as possible, without losing too much. Inherently, I'm not going to go over like 10 fucking percent or anything crazy. Like, I'll just wait until it's works. Honestly, like, I don't have a problem with that. It's called patience. Like, a lot of the things you're saying, like willing to absorb, that's something for you to decide, like what you're comfortable with. I'm willing to absorb more because I think I'm going to make more if I get my position established. I'm also not chasing, and if it doesn't work, I just go like this, click, motherfucker, click. And by that time, I'm probably looking at something else. I'm like, all right, whatever, this isn't working. I'm not going to do this 15 times in a row. You literally are a crazy person if you're doing that. Sometimes you might want to or feel like you need to, but imagine doing that and getting in a position and being down instantly because you're just rushing so hard to get into it. Like, it is literally Solana telling you, bro, take it easy. Things are wild over here. Let us do our thing. And then, so if you can't get in the position, don't stress it. Find another one. There'll be another one. You don't think that there's going to be a new meta. You don't think there's going to be a new coin. We just talked about pump.com. There's projected 66 million. Take it easy. Don't worry so much. Find your network, find your people, find good shit to get into. Like, these are great questions, Rashid, because this is the stuff that people, fundamental stuff that they make mistakes on. Not you specifically. Don't take it personally. That's just your ego, bro. I'm just, whatever, dog. Anyway, I'm just going to close the chat from now on. You keep coming back with some fucking answer like that. Do whatever the fuck you got to do. I don't give a fucking shit. It's your money. Chase 10,000 opportunities. Could be 10,000 fucking losses. I don't know what you meant by that. Don't care either. But we're just going to get back to what matters. Frogs, fuck. We're at 8 million market cap. 2,440 holders here. We're working away over here, and things look good. I got nothing, no reason to move things around. I did take a little bit of profit because I got in at 3 cents here and move things around. Looking to, kind of just see what happens here, see if the price of the frogs go down more. Maybe buy another frog. I've got 2 so far. I'm looking to sell one if they go to a price point for myself, but I think this art upgrade is going to be pretty dope. So when the art upgrade comes around, let's go take a look at the fucking art real quick because frogs fuck. And if you don't got Kira, whatever, give me more. I don't know what to tell you about that, man. Cyber frogs are dope as fuck. There they are. Look, they just had an announcement. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Share this type of set. That guy, he makes a new coin every fucking day. Mastering risk management. Learn the basics with step-by-step instructions on how to trade using Thor. Market flow with Mode, Asset, NFT. Live streaming in Discord tonight at 7 p.m. I might watch that and stream that on mine. I'm going to go to that because that's tight. All right, so, look, man, I don't ever think it's a bad idea to work on fundamentals, to get better at what you do, and to look at other people teaching you. I don't know exactly how to use all the tools that Thor has, so I'm going to be watching this step by step, doing this live stream recorded. This is going to be fucking dope. Oh, man, I'm fucking psyched for this one. So tune in, guys, because probably have some a Q&A afterwards or something like that on the stream. But I'll be definitely tuning into this tonight to get as much of this information. And like I said, guys, see this? I don't just talk this shit, and I live this shit. Paper and pencils, pens, whatever you got to do. Figure it out, man. If you want to make money, you got to do what you got to do to make money. And it ain't chasing. That's for damn sure. Oh yeah, the artwork. My bad. I'm all carried away looking at this fucking trading thing now. All right, so I'll be honest. I wasn't a big fan of the original artwork from the Cyber Frogs, but I liked what they had. I thought that was more valuable. I really fucked with this artwork. I thought that the Thordinals were absolutely amazing, and I thought we'd get something like this. However, it seems to me that we're getting something a little bit different. Where's his name at? Scum Soul somewhere around here. Here we go. So the homie Scum Soul is going to be doing the updated artwork, and I'm not sure if this is just like sneak peeks of stuff that we're looking at or what the deal is over here, man. But this shit looks sick, and it's got me bullish as fuck. This guy right here, they posted that one. I don't know if this is anything close to it or if it's similar, but you see the style of artwork, you see the quality. And it's the dude behind the slimes. So, man, I couldn't be more bullish and excited about an art job in a long time, honestly. Because I mean, it's not like they have anything to prove. You know what I mean? They've already been here. They derugged the project. They took it from basically ground zero to where it's at now. But the underlying reason why we're even talking about this, and they have the trading in the Discord where they give you step-by-step, like, walkthroughs. They got a coin that can change your life. I mean, I don't know how else to explain this. If I had a higher entry, I'd be pouring more and more, trying to lower it. We get any kind of pullbacks to like under 20, like in this 15, 16 cent range, I'd probably load up a little bit more because I think that this could have the potential to go into $1. Akira is one of my favorite coins. I talk about this every single stream that we're on, and for good reason. So take a look at it, guys. It's, like I said, 8 million on the market cap and 2,440 holders on here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Myra real quick, and I'll tell you what I did with Myra. Some people might say it was stupid, some people might not. I didn't have the absolute best entry with Myra. I think I was just under 10, 11 cents on that. So I only had about a 2x on this at this point right here, but I did sell and take profit because I got something planned that I'm looking to get myself. So I wanted to get some liquidity, just sitting on the side, whether I'm going to using Sharky's resources to provide liquidity, or if I'm going to be, buying stuff, borrowing against it to hedge my bets, whatever the case is. I want the liquidity. I just think that there's going to be some opportunities presenting themselves in the market, and I'm not bullish. I mean, I'm not bearish on this at all. I don't want that to be the underlying sentiment with this here, but it's just going sideways. I don't think there's anything to worry about. But you had this run up, went flat, it came up here, and it's not making higher lows. You know what I mean? It's just kind of going sideways right here. I guess this is a higher low from right at that point right there. But it was coming down here, and it just wasn't really doing much. I don't know where it's going to go here. It's going to be kind of dictated on the market. It also kind of just seems like it's losing a little bit of steam right now. So I wouldn't be surprised to start seeing it come down. I don't know for a fact. I'm just saying. I don't know what's going to happen with the coin. I'm happy with the profits I have there. They weren't like going to be. I don't know how high this token goes on top of that. It's at 236 million, and it's got 48,238 holders on it. I would like to see this to get to 69 cents on 420. That was like the goal. But I just saw some other opportunity that in the short term, I feel like I have a better chance with that. And that's my own business, to be honest with you. But I think that you still have an entry here. I mean, I will lose. Like I said, I think I was right about here with my average, which isn't bad. But that's a nice profit. If I could have been in somewhere down here, like it would have been great to have sold in there and buying somewhere else. Whatever the case is here, I do think that there'll be other opportunities for this coin. I don't think I'm missing out here is basically what I'm saying, because if I think it's going to go to 69 cents, I think buying under 20 cents was still a buy. Even buying right now and just kind of like DCAing over the next week or 2 or 3 weeks, I don't know. Overall, I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, this did have a high of 40 cents, so you're going to have a double up from there. From this point right now, I think it was at 46, so you literally have a clean 2x right there, or 1x rather. But yeah, I did switch this position and rotate my funds into it. I have no reason to have any bearish sentiment, guys. I'm not saying that I do. I just, with the way it was kind of charting, I kind of want to go somewhere else with it right now and see if I can find another entry. But that's where I'm at with Myro. Still like the coin, still like the community, still like everything about it. But that's trading, guys. You got to move, you got to pivot, you got to find other opportunities, and you got to strike while the iron's hot. Sometimes you miss out because you sit around and get so stuck to, I love this community, I love these people, I love this, and I fucking still like the people too. I still show up. I just don't hold it. And that's the difference. With NFTs, like, people will fucking hate your guts if you don't hold their coin or their whatever anymore. They'll be like, you fucking whatever the case is. With crypto, it's like, who gives a shit? Like, whether you got $5 or $500, you know, people they're hyped that you're there. And you know, $5, if it does go the right way, it's the right entry, could make a big difference for somebody. I don't know. But we're taking a look at Bonk right here. We're at 2 million market cap, or 2 billion market cap here, 693,741 holders on here. Bonk, I feel, even if it does this kind of charting, is going to be just fine. It's substantially bigger than Myro. Myro isn't like a small, I would call it more of a medium cap. However, if you were to hold one or the other, I would say tenfold, I would be holding Bonk for the long term. For the shorter term, maybe Myro, but like I said, I don't know how much or how high that goes. Maybe it goes into the billions, maybe it has that, maybe something gets it kind of stirred up again. But the sentiment, like I said, it just didn't seem too exciting. Not to FUD that at all. Like I said, there's no bear sentiment in there. It's just there's one or the other, and I needed to move some funds around. Yeah, I was going to go with the Bonk. It's just a more of a stable one, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but we can see what happens right here and kind of go from there. Both of these charts are pretty similar as far as where the price action is going. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to take my time with this one and see how that plays out. So that is Bonk. Am I even using these things? No, I'm not. Let's go ahead and jump over to JLP. Wait, that's not it. All right, so all the sideways action with this was boring as fuck for me, so I have been decreasing that position just because I made some profit off it. It is still like one of those spots where if I make some nice bag, I might throw like, you know, 10 SOL into something like this and let it cook for a couple months, just because it kind of like just keeping my funds kind of safe over there. The only thing that would suck is if SOL was to run dramatically up in price, you might lose that. But if you were to look just to get exposure and other things, this is a great stable coin. If you had USDC that you're trying to swap it over, it's not going to be your quickest, fastest gainer. It's something that I just think over time is going to be a substantially good position to be in. You don't have a lot of volatility in here. This is Jupiter's perpetual liquidity pool. It's got BTC, Ethereum, Solana, Tether, USDC, and I think maybe another one or two inside of it to keep, you know, the floor price or the price of the coin where it's at. It's been up about $1 and change since we first started talking about this one. But JLP's, it's a banger. It was my favorite coin for a little bit, but like this, boring. I mean, this is a market where this is boring. I'm sorry. I was through the bear market. This shit, choppiness is boring. There's other opportunities. It creates more of an opportunity to get back into this. You just kind of cycle through things. You pivot, go back. Like, I won't take this off my watch list. I just remember, all right, about 250 is when I was like, you know what? I'm out for a second. Let me go. Let me do something else. Maybe I'll come back around the block. But whatever the case is, JLP is still a great coin. No reason that I needed to exit that position except for I wanted to use those funds to see them grow a little bit more. So let's go ahead and take a look at WIF real quick. Dog with hat. All right, so nice steady growth over here. Diamond hand in this one. Took a little bit of profits here, there, maybe like 3-5%, whatever the case. Nothing substantial, just a little bit of funds, just something to eat, something quality of life kind of stuff. Nothing to change too much here. Not really looking to do anything but just hold on to this one. You got 3.7 billion market cap, 119,291 holders in this coin. Dog with hat isn't going anywhere. The hat stays on. It's pretty damn fucking obvious. And yeah, if you're in down here, maybe you should have taken profits. But if you were buying in on the way up, I think a little bit more to go. I don't think there's any reason to run and hide. Maybe I don't know how high this could get, but it doesn't seem like it wants to slow down or stop. I mean, look at the growth on this thing since March. That's pretty nutty. 40 cents to 30 some cents. I mean, sheesh. You find yourself a coin like this, put a stack on it, you can sit on that thing for a minute, you're going to be sitting pretty. So that is not JLP, that is BF. All right, so with the $3.74, we've had highs close to it's like $4.98, and tapped over here at $5.15 or something like that. What the fuck? It's pretty insane. Like I said, I think there's still room to run for this one. Everything looks good with a great community. Everything in general, viral meme, banger of a coin. Down 10% on the day. Nothing really worried about there. Let's see where we at. All these coins just seem kind of boring, don't they? Like, is that just me? JLP, abs. Let's go look at CWIF. See if this thing has done anything. I know they made more announcements. I've been following them a little bit closer, seeing what they've been up to, the partnerships. I think they got listed on another exchange. Cat with hat. Down 15% on the day. Looks like we have a down day with a lot of these coins kind of sliding down just a little bit. This actually is at a point where it likes to bounce from the this position. So if you're looking for a scalp, this could be an entry here. You're looking to average down, which I actually am. I definitely thought I had a better position established here, so I'm going to put a note on this one, the average in this one's with. I'm glad we looked at this morning because, yeah. I want to see this one do good. It's the most distributed token. It's got 1,306,726 active wallets holding this coin with a market cap of 292 million, million. That's just crazy numbers. It's been higher, believe it or not. And so let's see this thing reclaim its all-time high. That's really all I want to see here. Like, I will be happy with that. I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know. But I would be very happy to see that. But when the time comes, we'll be taking a look at that. Other than that, just bouncing along the line. Very boring. Same sentiment with a lot of these tokens today. Just kind of boring. It's life. What do we got going on with you? Let me go see what's going on with my bunk buy. Am I rich? Am I rich? No, not rich. Pre-rich. Not bad. Definitely not good though. All right, Slurf sliding on down. It's not respecting the lines, not respecting the magnet. Diamond Hand community. So got to give them love there. But we are bouncing along the bottom right here. This is the 30 under 40 cents. I feel like it's just going to be entry points for a lot of people to accumulate. The sentiment dies on this coin, you're in trouble. But we'll see what happens. 192 million on the market cap, 61,910 holders in here. I absolutely love the coin in the community. I'm going to be honest with you guys with the shit though. Like, I've been here too long to sit here and hold on to stuff like it's my best friend that's going to have my back until the day I die. That ain't the fucking case. Some people in here are going to be like, okay, I've had enough. Or some people bleeding out. Some people just don't want to play the game anymore. There's a lot of people that don't like the coin, so there's FUD from a lot of bigger accounts and bigger uses and shit like that. The thing about it is Slurf is a very fucking strong community, and like they show up every single day. Really cool people in the space, young people in the space as well. Some of these people are very new to the space, so they're going to be able to grow and develop through this coin and stuff like that. So there's a lot to be said about the Slurp community. I'm not really worried about this at all. I have a longer time frame with this investment. I mean, this isn't a trade. I mean, I guess it is a trade, but more or less an investment for right now. Like, I don't know. I like being part of this community, so we're gonna rock out. Things can change though, but right now, I like where things are at. So this could be a good point to just average in. Nothing heavy. Like my amount average is pretty low, so maybe throw a little bit in if you're bored and you want to feel something. But I wouldn't honestly suggest that. I'm just kind of looking at this right here. If you look over at the chart, see these lines right here where this bounce, or these candles where it bounce here. You got the same thing going on here. Bouncing along the bottom, and we've seen this time and time again when we say, all right, it's bouncing on the bottom, bouncing on the bottom. It usually bounces up top. The magnet works sometimes. Lately, no. But Slurf's fun. I still like drawing the Slurf memes. I still like making the memes. It's just one of those tokens that, like I said, man, you don't have to do anything special. Just show up and we'll have fun. And if this is boring and you're worried about your funds, man, like a couple of things. Why'd you get in? Why'd you buy here? What made you feel like you needed to buy here? To see what happened, what changed. 2, did something happen with the fundamental part of this? Like, did they burn $10 million more dollars? No? Okay. Well, what's going on? People just getting bored wanting to get out. This is a slow, slow bleed off. It's not like anything drastic. It's not anything like news happened. It was just people probably getting bored, losing conviction. Happens with every fucking coin. It's nothing to worry about. It's just something to take knowledge or notice of. We drew these trend lines down here. It didn't continue to downtrend. So like you have a positive out of all this. Yeah, you have a little bit of a down. Yeah, it's down from up here, but you are not trending down. Okay, so like you got some light here. Not a lot, but the best things I can take from this is you have a gap to fill at 94 cents. You have a broken trend because it has not gone down. It could still just bounce down and just say that it wanted to pop up there. That's possible, but it looks like it's going flat and chop it across, and hopefully we make some upside. So 38 cents for Slurf. It is a buy, and we'll see what happens. Just the biggest thing is if the community fades themselves, then the coin disappears and everybody loses. You got to work for your back. You got to talk about them. You got to show up. And I think Slurf does a great job with that. As a dev community leader, does a great job of burning 10 million coins as well. But shit happens. You move forward. You make mistakes, and that's the one thing about Slurf is they don't quit. So we'll see what happens. But that's the update on Slurf. Things look okay, not stellar. Okay, I'll settle for that. Nothing wrong with that. Anything else we want to take a look at? Let's take a look at this just because I like the coin. It gets brought up and asked about quite often, so it's probably worth a look. Probably taking a nap after this. All right, what's up with Mew? Came back down, found this top, bouncing along. Kind of looks like Nub with the little cat ears up here. I'll show you just because it's fun. But this is a dog in a cat's world, so I don't know. This is going to be a little bit different. Maybe it's being found out. $313 million on the market cap, 204,452 holders on here. Like I said, it filled that gap, came back down to touch that same top right here. So we'll see what happens. There's a break back down, there's a bounce. It seems like a good coin. It seems like it has a good community, but it since this top, it did fill here, but it continued to come down. Since this top clearly sold all the way off. But it looks like it was trying to make a comeback. Not enough though. We'll see how things perform with this one. This is talked about quite a lot though, like I said. So we'll see. All right, let's switch over and go ahead and take a look at Nub. Nub. Like the amount of random coins that are like in here that probably aren't doing shit. Coin market cap. What's cost doing? There's a derp. What the fuck are those things doing? Yeah, see Nub wrecked. you got into this, you were wrecked. If you didn't take profits, you were wrecked. So one thing, if this round you didn't take profits, maybe you take a note to yourself. All right, scale out on the top, or take your initial out. So you have that, stable that though. So like you don't have any issue. You got something there. But make better practices if you fucked up this round. 38 million on the market cap, 21,065 holders. This is like not a big coin. It's got a huge following. Interesting to see how this turns out, see how it plays out. I still hold on to mine. Baba Appa is everybody's favorite founder. No, not really. Everybody hates this guy. So I sold all of mine and put it into Tensor. I like Tensor much better than this guy. I believe in Tensor more than this guy. I only think that there's a huge opportunity for this to come up from the bottom. And I don't know. Past that, I don't know what the guy's going to do. It seems like he has a big enough name to do something. But we'll see what happens with it. Like I said, from this bottom, it does this movement, and then it comes back down typically. So people are just kind of taking advantage of that scalp and kind of wrecking the coin, I think. But either way, Baba Appa, I sold off everything for Tensor. Fuck it. Tensor is better. And I just kind of matched my airdrop, got a nice airdrop. But Theory of Gravity, this one sticks in my head so much, which is kind of strange. I want to see what happens with this one. And do I have it still? No, I don't. Is that a bad idea? No, thank God. Is that stupid? No. All right. So I didn't get this breakout that I was hoping for it to come up here and finish that. So I did leave this pretty quickly. So surf's off, bro. We're out. We're out of the game. Theory of Gravity. Number one meme token on Solana. Yep, exactly. 7 million market cap, 8,917 holders. Who knows what it's going to do? Maybe it has another round. I won't be holding on to this coin. It just, stuff like this, it doesn't, it looks exactly like everything else that fucking sucks. So why would we keep following this one? But again, the converse and then the smart guy will say, well, it can only go up from here. Yeah, you're right. But like, there's other ones that are just going to go into print. Like if you got into Candle, I saw that posted a bunch this morning. Unfortunately, I was at the gym. There'll be other opportunities. I don't worry about it too much. Putin's up. We're chilling with that. It's holding up my account right now. But let's see what we got over here. Theory of Gravity doesn't look bad. Harambe, don't really want to take a look at that. That coin, we kind of saw the same thing happening. It was bouncing along the bottom. Dox, it was a pretty popular coin that was getting talked about. Corn, fucking pretty sure this coin sucks too. Yeah, it does. I think we talked about that already. You guys don't see the problem here with all of these fucking coins that people are just making and like talking about trading. Like, goodbye. Docs, I guess we'll keep that. Theory of Gravity. I'm not gonna keep that one up here. Hold on. Runes, something I like. Key Dog, don't like this one. I was only watching that because of a call out somebody had, and I just wanted to see how it played out. Runes looks cool. Runes is good. It's down a little bit on the day, but overall, like, not a bad coin, not a bad project, not a bad idea. Gonna attract a lot of attention. I think the guy's doing a good job. I don't know who the guy 8-Bit is. I don't know where he's from. I don't know anything about him. He reminds me and sounds like a guy that was around during the bear that was really strange. I don't know. It was very, very perplexing space for me last night. I was like, is this the guy from, like, you ever listen to people and be like, this dude sounds like this dude or girl or this other person, but it's like a different name and picture, so you're like fucked up. You don't know who's who or what you're looking at. That's one thing about the space. It's creepy. Like, I changed my handle. I don't know if you guys knew that, so it's not just my name anymore. I don't know why I waited so long to do that. To be honest with you, I also don't care. But as soon as I change it, like, there's some people that won't know me because it doesn't say that anymore. They'll see something else, be like, that's a different person. But it says Stack More Soul. I didn't know that nobody would use STACKMORE Soul. Stack More Soul. Here, I'll show you. Literally, it says Stack More Soul. See? Stack More Soul. I was fucking shocked. And it's good for SMS. Stack More Soul. Hey, WW. Yo, that shit is dope. Let's look at this real quick and just admire. Wow. I think straight up that Slurf's got the best artwork in all of memes. I know that memes are supposed to be stupid, but like they got some seriously good artwork. It's pretty obvious. All right, sorry guys. Let's go back to runes. Stuff that we care about. My bad. I like runes. I've considered buying a rune stone. Realized they're like $6 grand. I'm like, man, is there something else I can put $6 grand into and make some more money? But runes chilling at 3.2 million, and they got 4,987 holders on here. They've been making some nice progress. Good spaces, good quality, good giveaways, everything about it. Knocking it out of the park. I can't lie. Very strange person though. I'm not sure about that part, but either way. This is where you remove your emotions. You don't give a fuck, and you continue stepping forward and keep on pushing. Who gives a shit? Tensor, we're up next. This is why I moved my FUD into this at like $1.70 something. I said, hey, yo, Tensor on top, baby. I think we take that $2.60 like it ain't nothing. What do you guys think? I mean, look at the W form right there. So I said, fuck it, right down, and this dip right here, that said, I'm out. I'm all my positions, I'm going in. It just seems like they're gonna kill it. Like, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. Let's get some Coinbase. I mean, it just, the opportunity gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I know a lot of people out here faded airdrops before. This probably is not when you want to fade. Like, if you can get yourself 420, just hold on to that and just call it an airdrop. Just fight the bullet. I think you might be all right there. But Tensor is one of my favorite coins now. I like the NFTs get into the mix with these coins like this. Like that's pretty cool. My question, think about this. What if, never mind. I'm just thinking about the hybrid NFT situation. What if a marketplace offered a coin to back NFT projects regardless of collections? They just offered some service. If that's possible, that would be a game breaker. But 1.9 billion on the market cap, 47,671 holders. Don't fade Tensor, gang. Don't fucking fade Tensor. Like, you're fading your own life. Nunce Pelosi. This is Nuncy Pelosi. It's supposed to be, again, the meme. The political stuff seems like it was catching on. It's all basically the same face, too. Really stupid looking meme thing, whatever. But yeah, you saw these spikes up here. People are running this thing. It's still making highs, though, so maybe it comes back up. I'm not in this. We'll see. I did get a heads up. I did miss this, but I did not miss this one. I was in somewhere over here, so that would have been great. I just was busy. Botonomics, we'll take another quick look at this one before we get out of here. Sucks. All these coins, like, look at this. Nuncy, Botonomics, Putin. Do you not see the trend? Do you not see the what's going on there? Not all of them are hitting, but Putin did, and we held on to that one. We made some profits. I did do a lot of trading in and out of stuff last night. Not gonna lie. Runes, Tensor, Putin. Those are the ones I got in my wallet. We'll be moving probably Tensor over to the rest of the Tensor, where I might just use this part for the trade and just keep making this bag grow. Runes, wait for this thing to hit fucking 100 million market cap, and we'll be good. I don't know if it's getting there or when it is, but that's what I got for you guys. That's it. I'm tired. We'll do another stream later. I just need to get some other shit done. I wanted to go over the coins at the very least, talk a little bit about the NFT side of things. Got a little bit of the highlights of Solana stuff, but we'll take a look at other stuff. I got content. I need to get some shit done around the house. But you guys are great. Thanks for tuning in. This is Solana Made Simple. This is the Solana meme stream, talking about NFTs, all things Solana, finding opportunities where we can get them, and going from there. You guys take profits. Don't fall in love with your plays, man, and hold your conviction ones. That's how you're gonna get rich.